Hey guys, and welcome to IELTS Ultimate Speaking Guide, Part 1. Just in case you are wondering who the person is speaking to you right now, there I am. Your teacher today is me, John. Welcome aboard. The first section of the IELTS test will take 4 to 5 minutes. During this time, the IELTS examiner will ask you about 3 different topics. Section 1 will have about 12 questions. Expect to be asked about common personal questions. On the speaking test, don't try to memorize answers. You will definitely lose points if it appears your answers are not your own or completely copied from a book. Instead, you should be familiar with the topics and practice possible questions. In my opinion, Part 1 is the most important part of the speaking test because this is where you make your first impression on the examiner. Let's look at some common questions for Part 1. How long have you been studying for the IELTS? Where do you study for the IELTS? Do you have any brothers or sisters? What do your parents do? Who in your family do you admire the most? What's your name? I'm John. Or, I'm Jonathan. I also go by John. Which answer is stronger? And more importantly, why? In answer 2, we use the phrasal verb go by, which means also called or nicknamed. Also, sentence 2 consists of 2 sentences, and answer 1 is only 1 sentence. Even on a simple question, really try to speak 2 or 3 sentences. Next question. Where do you study for the IELTS? At a language center. I like it. Or, at a language center. Fortunately, it's not too far from my house. It's rather helpful. That being said, somewhat pricey. The longer the answer in Part 1, the better, as long as you don't speak more than 3 sentences. Also, details. Details, details. We see in answer 2. The language center is nearby the student's house. It's expensive but helpful. We also have 2 idioms in answer 2. That being said means however. Pricey means expensive. Besides idioms, we also have rather and somewhat. These are highly recommended words to use. Rather means very, and somewhat means a little. These tiny details will really help your score and are actually quite important. Next question. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I do. I have an older brother and sister. Or, sure do. I have 2 siblings. My older brother Mark is 25 and an accountant. My sister Mary is 23 and a student. Answer 2 has some very tiny changes, but they are still highly effective. Try not to say yes on the speaking test. In Part 1, you should speak informally. So, if you say sure, sure do, sure can, sure will, It will really make you sound like a native speaker. Also, we have the word siblings in our answer. This is higher vocabulary. This word means brothers or sisters. The speaking test is the time to show off your vocabulary, so do it. And our last question. What do you do in your free time? I like to visit my friends. We like to meet once a week. Or, I'm into hanging out with my friends. We tend to get together roughly every week. Answer 1 is okay, but it's not a strong answer. You would only get a 5.5 band score for this answer. Answer 2 is much, much stronger. We have a phrasal verb and an idiom in the second answer. But more importantly, we don't say like on the test. Instead of saying like on the test, there are many phrasal verbs that you can use. The easiest one is am into. I'm into hanging out with my friends. I'm keen on hanging out with my friends. I'm a fan of hanging out with my friends. I'm fond of hanging out with my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video on the Ultimate Guide to Speaking, Part 1. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like or subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Also, if you enjoyed the video, you should check out my other resources. I have an awesome website and an amazing blog. Search online for www.improveyourspeakingscore.com. The blog gets updated twice a week. And finally, if you need to contact me, I will be in my Facebook group called Improve Your Speaking Score Community. Be sure to search for that on Facebook. It's awesome. I'm online in that group every day, and we have hundreds and hundreds of members. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Have a good day.